Given that angle D is congruent to angle F and GE bisects angle DEF, prove that segment DG is congruent to segment FG. So it looks like our picture is already marked here, with angle D being congruent to angle F, and GE bisects angle DEF, so that means that DEF is cut in 2 equal parts, because that's what it means to be bisected. And it looks as though we want to prove that DG is congruent to FG. So in order to do that, I have to say that these two triangles DGE and FGE are the same. Because if those two triangles are the same, then the corresponding parts of the triangles also have to be the same. So first I have to prove the triangles are congruent because of what looks like angle side. Once I prove that the triangles are congruent, then I can say that DG is congruent to FG because of CTC. So we'll start off with our givens. Angle D is congruent to angle F, and segment GE bisects angle DEF. I'll go ahead and deal with the bisecting. Now again, I'm going to name this with 3 letters because otherwise it'll be a little confusing. DEG. So the measure of angle DEG equals the measure of angle FEG. Because of the definition of bisect. I'll go ahead and say they're congruent because technically congruent triangles deal with all congruent parts. And so that takes care of my angle. So now I just need to say the side portion of my angle side. So GE has to be congruent to GE because of the reflexive property. And now I can say the triangles are congruent. Again, paying attention to the fact that I need to name them in the correct order. So I'll say DEG. That's congruent to triangle FEG. Because of angle side. And now, since these two triangles are congruent, all their corresponding parts have to be congruent. So DG has to be congruent to FG because corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent.